Samsung Health is brand new. Let's take a look at what's changed. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Samsung Health has been updated. Samsung have given it a fresh coat of paint, added in some new features as well. So let's dive in and show you what's changed about the design, but also some of the new features you can expect to see. First thing is it's got a new user interface. It's been updated to reflect the One UI 8.5 visuals that we've seen in other apps. For example, the gallery as one option. But you can see down the bottom here that they've got the floating menus that they've added in. And as you scroll through, some of those menus stay floating above, but then they sort of disappear to give you a bit of a clean look as you sort of scroll a bit faster. That's all been updated to reflect that change. And you've got the menu tab there down the bottom. The functions of these things here hasn't actually changed too much. Like the Together tab is still pretty much exactly the same. And you've got the Fitness tab, which still gives you a way of being able to go through and find fitness programs that you might want to interact with. Some of them free, some of them behind a paywall. What's new here is this button here, which is called Quick Add. What you can do by pressing this button is you have the option to add in a quick workout, food, weight, water, anything that is like usually something you have to find and dig through a card for. You could quickly add it by pressing on it and it takes you through to adding it in. That's just the new element of what's been done here. The quick add button, which you can press and then go through and do that. Perhaps though, the biggest change is the overall layout and the way you interact with the functions on board. So you haven't just got the menu bar down the bottom here, you've also got this toolbar at the top, which breaks things down into different categories. First one is basically an overview. This is where it brings everything together into one place, and you've got all of your cards here that you can scroll and interact with. It's easy enough to edit. You can either long press on something and you can remove it there, or you can also hit the edit home and it does the same thing. You can add items in really easily by pressing the plus button, and you can go through kind of like the way you could when it comes to adding in widgets. It breaks things down by activity, so then you can go through and see the different card options that you've got to be able to put in there. And then you press it and it adds it in. It's easy to drag and drop things as well. So if you want to move something into a different position, you can. And it's got an option to make things bigger if you want to see a bigger overview of that particular item. So for example, if I want to see this age index to be bigger, I can long press, hit enlarge, and then it'll spread itself across the page instead of, if I go back and shrink it, just as the single card there. Then anything you don't use, you can just press the minus arrow and it goes away. But where I really like the change that's been made is the toolbar gives a breakdown of categories. Because this overview page can be quite overwhelming, you've got everything just splattered here for you to look at. If you want to take a look at just your activity, so just your exercise, breaks it down by that. And then you've got the cards specific to that area and everything's broken down there for you. And then if you want to look at sleep, it's the same thing. If you want to look at vitals, which is new, I'll go through that in a moment, that's also there in its own area. And then you've also got things like mindfulness, and the bottom here is nutrition. And if that order doesn't work for you, hit the three dots here, reorder home categories, and maybe I want nutrition to be second, drag and drop it there, and now nutrition's in second spot. So you can categorize things and organize it in the way that suits you and your needs, and then it's easy enough to go and change to it to see that specific item. And then if you want to see the overview, go back to it, and everything's there again. Showed you the Vitals tab, which I said I'll come back to and shows some new features. And this is where a lot of the new stuff will be hitting, likely with One UI 9 and the new wearables, which are set to be announced at Unpacked later this year. And that's not too far away, to be honest. So if we go into here and take a look, we've got heart health, which this is basically a way to be able to track your heart health. And at the moment, it just tells you to find watches on Samsung.com. You've got your heart health score, and then obviously some stuff that's already in previous versions of Samsung Health. But to use this feature, you need a Galaxy Watch Ultra, Galaxy Watch 7 or higher with One UI 9 watch or higher, which we haven't got out yet. So that's something to look out for. Then you've got this new area here, Vitals. And to use this one, same story. Watch Ultra, Watch 7 or higher with One UI 9 watch or higher. And it gives you a bit of a breakdown of what this area is. It's 5 important metrics that your Galaxy wearable device measures while you sleep. Heart rate, variability, fast your breathing, skin temperature. And this will come into play with new software that is yet to be launched yet. The next new one we can find in the activities area here, the category, and it's daily cardio load. This is where you can track your daily activity to see when you've reached the sweet spot for training. Hit next, hit OK, and let's go with healthy weight as an option. And this is brand new. And again, it says to use this feature, you need a Galaxy Watch Ultra, Watch 7 or higher with One UI 9 watch or higher. Again, not up to that yet. But if I hit about daily cardio load, it gives you a bit of a breakdown over everything that it'll track and the metrics that it'll look out for and then put into a score. And the last one stays within here. It's fitness index. Track your fitness level and get content and targets based on your training focus. Clicking through on that, again, you go next. Tells you how it works, find your baseline, choose a focus, track your progress. And again, One UI 9 watch or higher. So it's basically Samsung getting Samsung Health ready for what's to come. Samsung do this a lot when it comes to Samsung Health. They update the app before the products get announced, just in a way to, I guess, prepare everyone for the update ahead of time. It also helps them that they don't have to then update everything at the same time. And I'm sure once the watches get announced, we'll see even more be added into Samsung Health. But it's not just a lick of paint. There is actually some purpose to how this design has been laid out, plus the new features that have been added in as well, which you can see as I've shown you. Anyways, not long to go now. Make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile TV to keep up to date with all the latest when it comes to Samsung. Also, go check us out, sammobile.com. Find us on our socials, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.